Good. How was your trip?
It was fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah, the guys were great.
I heard.
Yeah.
Huh? What, this or them?
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny to me because apply.
They were sitting there.
One defender, number 15, Dylan Smith. The other defenseman, number 4, Leon Albert. And in goal, number 30, Chase Emery. And the rest of the Conard High School team. Conard is coached by Jason Olson. He's assisted by Brian Peranio and Joe Amapario. At this time, please ask and rise as the honor of America in the great demonstration around the world in the independent country, especially during these extremely turbulent times in the world, with the singing of our national anthem by Conard student Marissa Allman.
Welcome to Monday Night Hockey, where the Conard Wolves will take on the South Windsor Bobcats. I'm Rob. I'm with Russ. We are Rob and Russ. Russ, what's your takeaways for tonight? What's your predictions versus a Conard D3 team taking on a D2 team here?
Conard 10-5-2 coming into this game against South Windsor, who's arguably had a pretty tough schedule this season. They're 2-14 right now. Conard did meet them earlier in the season and was victorious. I think it's just all about, Conard taking this game seriously, not taking it lightly, bringing to them what they've done the last two games in that post-haul loss, just playing consistently, hard forecheck, and getting pucks on net.
We should be going underway. Conard will have Brady Norris, captain. He'll be centering. Porter Andrews on a wing. Ken Roach, the other wing. And defensive pairs will be Liam Albert and Dylan Smith. And in net tonight, Chase Emery. Russ, Chase Emery has played a lot of bantam games. Been the great steady backup for Conard this year. What can you tell us about Chase?
I think this is Chase's third outing for Conard this season, so Chase has just got to be confident, get some confidence behind him. Hopefully his defense is in front of him, and, Chase will do fine tonight. I think he's going to do great.
Conard wins the face-off. They send it into the zone. Comes out of the zone, sends it back. Brady Naris with a high shot. Hits the outside part of the net. Liam Alford would take a slapper. Pad saved by Sampson. Dylan Smith keeps it in the zone, but picked up by South Windsor. Cameron Lawler will try and skate it in. He slaps it into the zone. It's offsides, and South Windsor will have to go back and touch it back. And they're still offsides, so Conard gets an opportunity to carry it out. Here comes Ken Roach. Crosses the red line. He'll dump it in. Eisenberg gives chase for Conard. Into the zone. He's knocked down. Tor McGoldrick tries to pick it off. Picked up by South Windsor. Joshua Willoughby will carry it out. He'll pass it up to Mateo Heredia. Dylan Smith backhands it around the net. Picked up by Luke Schaefer. Schaefer in the corner. Tries to send it up to McGoldrick. It's slapped around. Gainey now has it. Pokes it out of the zone. Goes all the way down. And we'll have an icing call. CJ Bankoff, Luke Schaefer will be the D. Braden Gainey. Eisenberg will take the draw. Won by Conard. It's poked up. Off to a races now is McGoldrick. Here he comes. He's got Gainey. A pass. Shot! Scored! Terrific face-off win by Eisenberg. Flipped up out of the zone to McGoldrick. He went off to the races to get to the puck. Gainey hustled, went down there, took the pass, and slapped it in. And we've got a 1-0 lead on a gritty, grinding Gainey goal. 1-0 Conard. Great hustle there by Gainey.
Yeah, just great hustle by McGoldrick to get to that puck, and a great pass right on the tape, and a one-timer right in the net. Just beautifully executed by Conard.
Conard wins the face-off draw, goes into the South Windsor zone. Lawler sends it out to his outlet pass. South Windsor. CJ Bankoff will pick it off. Luke Schaefer now fudging with it. Pokes it. It's it back up to Gainey. Gainey holds on to it a little bit, looks for the pass. Picked off by South Windsor. Get out of the zone. More hustle by McGoldrick. McGoldrick now sees Gainey again. Gainey will circle, backhand it. He'll go off for a change, but sends it deep into the crease by Mangini, who tips it in. Saved by Sampson. Another try by Mangini. Still another save. Puck is loose and goes into the corner. Mangini will send it up top to Elvard. Block shot. And here comes Heredia for South Windsor. Goes in the corner. He backhands it. Out in front. Emery with the save. Rebound. Picked up by Conard defenseman. And Conard now pokes it in, gets it into their zone. Out of the reach. Nolan Reck had an opportunity, and it's just off a stick and goes out of play. Good fast pace here. The first period. 12:16 left. Nolan Reck will take the face-off for Conard. Back to CJ Bankoff. He shoots it. Blocked by South Windsor. Here comes Butler for South Windsor. Backhanded. Save, Emery. Conard gets it out of the zone. No icing on that call. Mangini giving chase on the forecheck. South Windsor able to poke it out. Tamacho with it now. Fakes left, goes right, tries to turn on it. It's poked away. Good defense by Edstrom. Conard now in the crease. Nice pass to Riley O'Keefe, who sends it back in deep to find some space. Mangini with it now for Conard. Back to his defenseman. Then the change. No one there. But Schaefer hustles up. Conard goes back and touches up. They'll all go off for a change. But great play by Schaefer to keep it deep to give him time. Schaefer missed it. No icing on the call. Great hustle by Ayotte for South Windsor. Porter Andrews battles on the boards. It's flubbed in the middle. Here goes Ken Roach. He's pulled down. No call there. Norris. He's got the puck. Goes in deep with it. Feeds it to Porter Andrews, who sends it to the point to Matzinger. He misses it. Now it's Schaefer, not yet, off to the races. And Schaefer pinches his man on the boards to hold it up. Great play by Schaefer to stop a potential 2-on-1. Here comes Conard now. Pass to Roach. Roach and Norris. Roach with it to Norris. Oh, just out of the reach. He had him though. Sampson went to the other direction. South Windsor will send it deep, and we'll have an icing call. Great pressure here. What do you think so far, Russ?
That was a great pass by Roach. Just out of the reach of Norris. Just needed another step, and that was in the net. Like what I see from Conard so far. Good hustle, good back checking, a little physicality. They're really controlling the game right now.
Conard with a face-off win. Shot by Elvert. Save. Loose puck out in front. And Sampson able to cover up. So we'll do it all over again. Eisenberg wins a face-off draw to McGoldrick. Back to Dylan Smith. Smith sends it deep. Picked up by Gainey. He's hit up against the boards, but not before he drops it deep to Eisenberg. Eisenberg win the battle on the boards. Here comes Gainey for support. Sends it to the slot. It's blocked by South Windsor. South Windsor sends it back up. Elvert just out of the reach. Hustles back. Slaps it out of the way. Conard's able to get it up to the outlet. Gainey with it. Crosses the red line. Here comes McGoldrick. Looking for somebody. Drop pass between the legs to Dylan Smith. Smith pinching in from the D-top. Sends it out to the slot, but nobody there for Conard. South Windsor able to poke it out as they go out for a change. And Conard will do the same as they send it in deep, and that bounced off and ricocheted right through the crease. South Windsor tries to play it off the boards, and it goes out of bounds, and we'll have a face-off in the Conard zone. Heredia, Lawler, and the other Heredia beyond the offensive line for South Windsor. Conard wins the face-off. Was back to C.J. Bankoff. He's able to keep it in. Bankoff able to still keep it in. Playing his position solidly at the blue line. It's banked off the boards. Schaefer will send it. Redirect by Nolan Reck. Saved by Sampson. Comes out of the zone. Conard has to go back and touch up. C.J. Bankoff sends it deep. Great play by Tamaccio to knock his man into the boards. Keep the puck into the zone. It's slung out by South Windsor, and we'll have an icing call.
Really like to see Conard activate their points a little more, and when they do have the puck on the points, I want to see the points moving their feet. Had too many times in the last couple of games where they're just shooting pucks into the other teams right into their shin pads. A lot of block shots by the other teams. If we're moving our feet along the blue line, that's not going to be happening.
Face-off won by Conard. Right back to Porter Andrews. He sends it, but it's blocked. Ken Roach will pass it. He's on the boards. He comes up with it. Backhand it, looking for somebody. He's pushed off the puck a little bit. Puck is picked up by Norris as two South Windsor defenders collide. Andrews back to Bankoff. He sends it in. Shot just wide. Great effort by Bankoff. Norris has a board meeting with somebody from South Windsor. Puck is loose. Bankoff will go back and retrieve it. Finds Roach. Now it's Roach. Potential with Andrews. Another nice pass, but just too far ahead for Porter. South Windsor corrals it. They try and send it deep. Slapped away by Norris before Dylan Smith can send it back into the Conard zone. Conard goes off for a change. And here comes Cameron Lawler for South Windsor, trying to make a charge. Not before. Matzinger is able to take him off the puck. And Matzinger takes his man to the boards as well. Loose puck Dylan Smith circles, spin move. Tries to get out of the zone, just get it across the red line, and Gainey's able to get it down there and touch it up, so no icing's called. Eisenberg, as he's coming off the bench, shot from the slot by Gainey. Nice wrister, nice and hard, but hits a South Windsor defender out in front. That defender's got to come off. Sauce pass, stretch to Torin McGoldrick. He goes around his man, he goes around Edstrom. Loose puck, Gainey's able to dump it back into the zone. Eisenberg giving chase for Conard. South Windsor's able to get it across the blue line, but not through the neutral zone. Great job with that positioning for Conard, and they keep having to send it in. McGoldrick now circling, scouting. Riley O'Keefe sends it, blocked out in front by a South Windsor defender. Nolan Hathorn will send it deep in the zone for South Windsor before it's picked off again. McGoldrick tries to backhand it. He's taken off the puck. Liam Alver will poke it in and keep it alive until it's come out of the zone. Eisenberg will dump it in and hits the side of the net. And South Windsor will send it around to the corner. Picked up by Gerardo Heredia. And Riley O'Keefe will grab it into the neutral zone as Conard will backhand it in by Oliver Levesque. Nathan Dubois giving chase. Liam Alver will send it deep into the corner where there's space. Levesque and Heredia go after it. Picked up by Andrew Nigro for Conard. He sends it in deep. South Windsor tries to bank it off the boards. Not before Andrew Nigro is still there. Nigro with it. Andrew has it. Takes a shot. Pad save by Sampson. Nigro behind the net to Oliver Levesque. Levesque back to Dubois. Dubois to Nigro. Nigro to Schaefer. To Levesque's stick, but he can't get the deflection to the net. South Windsor in the midst of a change. Conard tries to take advantage of it. Not before it's picked up, though, by South Windsor's Landon Ayette, who can't get it deep. Here comes a shot by Nigro. Shot high and wide. Nice wrister, though. And Conard still battling. Dubois with it. Gets away with a hand pass. Nice wrister by Oliver Levesque. Goes above the crossbar. And Lawler takes Bankoff to the boards. Mangini will go after it into the zone. Tamaccio tries to get it. Flipped in by Nolan Reck. Carter Cornish will circle it around to his outlet. Shot by Luke Schaefer goes high. Nolan Reck's trying to get it. Here comes Tamaccio. That one goes high as well. Nolan Reck recovers the rebound. Sees Luke Schaefer. Schaefer over to Tamaccio. Plays it with his foot. He circles it around. Picked up again by Nolan Reck into the corner. He's met by his man, but kicks the puck loose. Mangini giving chase now for Conard, but picked up by Cameron Lawler for South Windsor. Lawler tries to kick it out. He's able to get it out. Now it's a 2-on-2, South Windsor and Conard, but met at the line by Dylan Smith, and it goes out of play. 3:48 left in the first, 1-0 Conard. A lot of fast action here, Russ.
Yeah, I mean, this entire period so far has been controlled by Conard. It's looked like Conard's had a man-up power play situation. We were in the zone most of the time. Conard's really got to be able to transfer that zone time into some points on the board here. Just more shots on net, a little cleaner, a lot of shots over the top of the net, some deflections, a little later. One-timers, quicker shots, move that goalie.
South Windsor controls the face-off. Flipped in by Ethan Koloweski. Hathorn for South Windsor slings it around. It's in the boards. Conard has it. Tamaccio's hit against the boards. He goes down and loses the puck. Puck out in front. Emery stick saves that one. Goes out wide. Tamaccio sends a stretch pass to Mangini. He'll cross the red line and dump it deep. Chased by Tamaccio.
That's a good play by Mangini right there to get up to the red line before he whacks it in and gets the puck in the zone. Good job.
And Mangini had a nice backhanded pass to Ken Roach in the slot, who went off the post. South Windsor now challenging as Ethan Koloweski goes into the boards. He's met by Liam Alvord. Some physicality in front of the net as well. South Windsor, D-man pinching in. Koloweski tries to send it in front, but Naris is there to pick it up. Porter Andrews tries to backhand it out. It's picked off by South Windsor. South Windsor with a shot. Emery able to get a pad save on it. Goes into the high slot. And Elverd's able to use his knees to get it out of the zone. And here comes Elverd. Elverd coming through like a Big Mac truck. Dumps it off to Porter Andrews. Takes a look for Brady Naris. Tries to take a shot, but he's bumped off the puck. Riley O'Keefe able to try and keep it in. It's poked out of the zone by South Windsor. They go in for a change. Not before Porter Andrews able to send it deep. Goes into the South Windsor zone. Riley O'Keefe battling. Able to poke it out. Here comes Naris. Can't cross yet, as Nigro just stepped off sides a little bit. They had a potential 2-on-2 there. Nigro's pushed off the puck. Conard making a change. Right in front of the puck, too. Nathan Dubois tries to slap it down. Gets sent in deep. There goes Matzinger. He'll slap it around. Goes into the corner. Able to hit his outlook. Takes the hit as well. And here comes Parker Bastos. Able to poke it over to Nathan Dubois. It's poked away. He'll circle around with it. He's got some time and some space. Takes another spinorama move over to C.J. Bankoff at the point. Bankoff sends it in. Doesn't reach the net. And South Windsor able to get it out to Joshua Willoughby, who'll send it down deep. Only to have icing. 1:10 left to play in the first. Referee clearing some debris off the ice. Nathan Dubois will take the face-off. He'll be winged with Parker Bastos and Andrew Nigro. Conard controlling it. Here comes Parker.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Drop pass for Nathan Dubois in the slot. Shot. Save. Sampson. Almost a little harder. That may have gone in. Sampson bobbled it a little bit, but he was able to hold on to it. Eisenberg will take the draw for Conard. He wins it, sends it back to McGoldrick, just a little bit past him. He had to use his backhand. Here comes South Windsor now. Mateo Heredia, challenged by Bankoff. Great play by Bankoff. Luke Schaefer now has it. Sees Gainey, trying to get it. It's banked off the boards by South Windsor. Stretch pass. Schaefer to McGoldrick. Here comes Gainey now. In the slot. Drops it for McGoldrick. Kicks it at his feet. Backhand it. Sends it deep. Saves Sampson. Chaos in front of the net. And Sampson able to cover up and get the whistle.
That's great patience there by McGoldrick holding on to that puck. Still, the goalie still was able to get, Sampson was able to get a glove on it in the last second there.
South Windsor wins the face-off. Ethan Koloweski sends it in. Gainey goes back to chase it for Conard. He's hit in the back by Koloweski. Doesn't phase him, though. South Windsor able to control the puck. Five ticks left on the clock. South Windsor in all alone. Poked away by Schaefer, but Emery was right there. So Conard will head into the locker room with a 1-0 lead at the end of one. Russ, your thoughts at the end of one?
Unfortunately, Rob, I've been to one too many of these type of hockey games where you have a team that completely dominates and controls, yet they can't get pucks in the net. And as you can see at the end here, South Windsor certainly has had their fair share of opportunities as well. So, you know, Conard really needs to really lock in on their opportunities down in the zone, get better pucks on net, move this goalie, move east to west in the zone to get the goalie off balance and get pucks in the net. We've got to get some points on the board here because all it takes right now is just one little freak thing by South Windsor and this game's tied.
Thanks, Russ. I'm Rob. That's Russ. We are Rob and Russ. At the end of 1-0 Conard. We'll be back after the first intermission. send out Ken Roach, Brady Naris to face it off, and Porter Andrews, and Dylan Smith and Riley O'Keefe. Brady Naris, Ken Roach able to hustle to the puck and beat South Windsor until they poke it out. Riley O'Keefe sends it out of the zone. Naris to Andrews, carries it into the offensive zone, circles, tries to pass it. He's hit from behind. Penalty coming up.
Oh boy, is he hurt?
Kind of a tough call there with Porter was very far from the boards. And looks like Gerardo Heredia will go to the box for 2. Naris wins it, picked up by Eisenberg. Back to Dylan Smith at the point. Smith to Schaefer. Shot, redirect, save. Sampson, still a loose puck. Eisenberg tries to poke it in, but Sampson's able to keep it covered and doesn't get that quick whistle like he did last time. They'll face it off to Sampson's right. Naris will take the face off again. Wins it to Schaefer. Over to the bumper, McGoldrick. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Smith. Smith just backhands it into the slot. It's batted down by South Windsor, and it comes out of the zone. And Conard will have to go back to touch up. Corralled by Schaefer. Schaefer to Smith. He'll send it deep and to circle it. Picked up by McGoldrick. Backs it, and just out of the zone, so Schaefer will grab it. To Smith. Smith over to McGoldrick. Looking for somebody. Back to Smith on the far side. Shot! Score! Dylan Smith! Top shelf.
Another great pass by McGoldrick. Beautiful pass. Right over the top of the glove.
Conard takes a 2-0 lead with 13:49 left to play in the second.
It gets back to what I said, Rob. You know, when you get passes across the ice, it makes the goalie move and it gets better opportunities to score. Conard has to do that more consistently on and off the power play.
Nathan Dubois takes the face-off for Conard. It's won by Conard, puts it in the zone. C.J. Bankoff with a shot. Saved by Sampson. It's covered up. So Brady Naris also credited with an assist on the Dylan Smith goal. He got the pass from Tor McGoldrick. Torn's second assist of the game. South Windsor wins the face-off. Sends it to their outlet. Picked off by Liam Alvord. However, here comes Heredio. He'll go one-on-one with Bankoff. Bankoff able to push him off the puck and get him to the outside. Saved by Emery. Shot by Nolan Hathorn. South Windsor is able to keep it into the zone. Oliver Levesque is hit into the boards. Not before C.J. Bankoff's able to get it out of the zone. Picked up by Evan Dunn for South Windsor. And backhanded in by Nolan Hathorn. Oliver Levesque will take it out in the outlet pass. Finds Andrew Nigro, goes off his feet though. And a potential 2-on-1 for South Windsor is broken up as Heredia couldn't handle the pass. Change for Conard. Here comes Eric Edstrom for South Windsor. Picked off by Mangini. Backhanded. Hits the crossbar. Great hustle by Mangini to pick off that pass. Good read as well. Tamaccio has it on the boards. Dylan Smith will play it in and keep it in deep. Edstrom will try and send it around the corner. It'll go in deep to Conard. However, icing is the call.
With those 2 assists, Torrin McGoldrick is now at 14 goals, 14 assists, and 28 points on this season. That brings him up to 81 career points. Definitely in contention for 100 points. Probably sometime early next year.
Conard with the puck. Shot in by Dylan Smith. Matzinger will have to go chase it. Slapped away, though, by South Windsor. And Gavin Mangini will backhand it out. Only before South Windsor brings it back in, and they're called for offsides. Nolan Reck will take the draw. Wins it. Here comes Mangini. 2-on-2. Him and Tamaccio. Drops pass for Nolan Reck. Shot. Redirect by Tamaccio. Sampson's able to cover it up. It's loose. Goes into the corner. Picked up by Mangini. Sends it around the net. There goes Tamaccio. He'll go into the corner with it. Puts the brakes on a little bit. Sends it back up top. Cross-reference. Backhanded. Trying to carry it himself. Brings it into the slot. It's poked away. Matzkinger's there. Just keep it in deep into the zone for Conard. Nolan Reck has a board meeting with South Windsor. Dylan Smith with a shot. It's knocked down by South Windsor. Shot by Mangini. Save Sampson. Matzinger able to tip away. Now we've got a 2-on-1 opportunity for South Windsor. Only to be poked away by Matzinger. 3-on-2 for Conard. Mangini bringing it in. Crosses references it. Shot. Saved by Sampson. Tamaccio able to pick up his own rebound. Circles it into the corner. Tries to hit Dylan Smith into the high slot. McGoldrick now circles it. Carries it. Gives time for Conard to make a change. Great play by McGoldrick to give his players time to get on the ice and some fresh legs. Now is able to backhand it out in front for Eisenberg. Gets poked away by South Windsor. Goes into the corner. McGoldrick going after it. He battles against the boards. It's flipped up by South Windsor. It'll go deep. Hits the side of the net, and Emery able to see that. Time it out, and we'll have an icing call. Luke Schaefer and Riley O'Keefe will be the points for Conard. Eisenberg loses the draw to Nolan Hathorn from South Windsor. Nice pass to Nolan Hathorn from Heredia. Hathorn for South Windsor sends it into deep into the Conard zone. Poked away by Luke Schaefer, only to be picked off by South Windsor. Then again, here goes Schaefer. Schaefer to McGoldrick. Backhanded. Shot pass. Goes through the crease. Just out of the reach by Schaefer. Great play and another pass. Great pass by Torrin McGoldrick. Now it's behind the net. McGoldrick and Gainey. Gainey has it. Sends it back to his defenseman. Luke Schaefer sends it into the point. Redirect goes wide by McGoldrick. Eisenberg goes into the sideboards. Picks it up. He shoots it around. It's lifted up. Schaefer pinching in. Gainey replacing him at the point. Eisenberg trying to lift it. Schaefer now back at the point, brings it in for Eisenberg. Eisenberg at the top of the slot, tries to drag it through one man, battles with the stick, able to keep it in the zone. McGoldrick able to send it deep. Sampson's able to use his stick and send it out wide until one of his defensemen's able to pit there. He's met by McGoldrick. Luke Schaefer turning around, goes for the high corner at the high tight angle. Gainey battles in the side, sends it out to his defenseman, but it bounces over Luke Schaefer's stick. He'll go chase it. Mateo Heredia will chase him. Pass out top to Brady Naris. Naris, he's in there with McGoldrick. Naris puts the brakes on, spins through the legs, and comes out of the zone. Conard will have to retouch. Smart move by Naris just to send it deep. Alvord able to keep it in. Naris, spin move, back around, looking for somebody. Goes back the other way. Looks for Ken Roach, fans on it. CJ Bankoff will hustle up. Chase Emery will help him out and settle it down for him. CJ looks for Naris. Naris tries to bang it up, but it's tapped against a South Windsor player. Alvord will go into the boards with Landon Ayute. Loose puck. Here comes Liam Alvord. Elvert looking up, just misses his man Brady Naris, and it'll go through. No icing though, as Sampson has to play it through the crease. South Windsor now trying to truck it. Comes off the boards, and it'll go. Icing is the call. 7:54 left in the second. A lot of back and forth here, Russ. What do you think so far? Do you think they're running out of gas?
You know, I just think Conard's really controlling this game. I mean, I just would love to see some more pressure on Sampson, on South Windsor's net. For all the zone time, we're just not getting enough pressure on net.
Conard with a face-off win. Ken Roach with it. Pokes it away a little bit far from himself, but he's able to regather. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer sends it in deep. No one there at the high slot for Conard, but somebody was sitting in front of the net. South Windsor able to get it out of the zone by Ethan Kalawaski. Carter Cornish into the corner for South Windsor. He'll batter with Porter Andrews and Brady Naris. Naris has it. He's taken down a little bit. No call there. Fans wanted one there. Here comes Joshua Willoughby. It's poked away from him by Dylan Smith. And here comes Ken Roach. He's got Brady Naris going to the net, through the legs, there. And then Porter Andrews tries to poke it in, and Sampson doesn't know where it is, but he did cover it up with his pads. Good puck movement there, but just not hard enough to get into the net.
By the time Porter Andrews got that pass, he's basically in the paint. He's right in the pads of the goalie, so he really didn't have an opportunity to get anything on that.
Dubois with a face-off win. Dylan Smith will walk it in. It's deflected up high. Luke Schaefer able to pick it up, keep it in the zone. It's poked back out. Nathan Dubois able to pick it up. It's a shot, but it goes off a South Windsor pad, and it comes out of the zone. Here comes Dylan Smith. Backhand it through someone's legs. He's razzling and dazzling it. He pokes it in deep as he backhands it back in deep. Tamaccio backhands it back under behind the South Windsor net. He's taken away from him, and it's kick save from Riley O'Keefe, able to keep it in the zone. Not before Heredia is able to take it away from him, though. Gavin Mangini able to poke it in. And we have an out-of-play call, and we'll face that off with 6:28 left to play in the second. Face-off will go to center neutral ice. Nathan Dubois, the face-off win. Only be picked up by South Windsor Heredia. He'll go charging. Bankoff sends him to the outside. Puck is loose. Goes to Nolan Hathorn, but Bankoff is there all over him. Puck circles around. Nathan Dubois able to pick it up. And here comes Henry Tamaccio. He's with Nathan Dubois. We have a 2-on-2. Tamaccio tries to take a shot. He's held up a little bit. No call there. We have Amelie out in front of this, just to the side. Conard trying to force it in. Never makes it to the net. Here comes Heredia. 2-on-2. Heredia versus Bankoff and Riley O'Keefe. And a shot by Heredia. His brother's there. Tries to poke it in. And Emery makes a cross-crease save. Knocks it down, and then we have a little chaos out in front.
That's South Windsor's best chance for this game so far. Really nice pass. Good stop by Emery.
Great save by Emery, as he had to go to the other side of the net to make that stop when there was traffic out in front. Eisenberg will take the face-off draw versus Noah Butler. Face-off won by South Windsor. Shot goes off of Gainey. Never makes it to the net. Here comes Gainey now as it bounces out. Him and McGoldrick. 2-on-2. Gainey will slap it around and pass it up to his D-man, Liam Elvert. Elvert back to Gainey. Gainey backhands it in. Picked up by Eisenberg. Eisenberg backhands it to Elvert. Elvert shot from the point. Pad save. And Eisenberg picks up the rebound and the goal. Eisenberg was breaking bad towards the net. He puts it in the net and he says, "Say my name." 3-0 Conard.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Rob. Just really, really great puck movement there. Bunch of scissors plays to get confusion on the defensive side for South Windsor, and bang, there's a great shot on goal by Alver and a great rebound pickup by Eisenberg for a goal.
A lot of puck movement, a lot of touches there. Connor with a face-off win, picked up by Gainey. Gainey pass over to McGoldrick. McGoldrick tries to get it over to Eisenberg again. Never makes it there. Eisenberg, another shot, just goes high. I think Sampson might have gotten a stick on it. South Windsor able to get it out of the zone. Luke Schaefer grabs it before it hits the red line and sends it in deep. McGoldrick playing his man, great forechecking. Gainey able to nudge his man off the puck, gives it to Liam Elvert. Elvert hustling in. Elvert looked for a shot but lost the puck. Backhands it over to Jack Eisenberg. Eisenberg will send it around deep to McGoldrick. McGoldrick has it. He's taken down. No call there. McGoldrick looking, trying, fakes a pass, tries to dish off a shot, doesn't, dishes the pass off to Jack Eisenberg. Good puck movement here. He's winning the battles on the board. McGoldrick looks left, takes a shot, never reaches the net though. South Windsor tries to bank it off the board, saved and kept in by Torin McGoldrick. Gainey going in after it into the corner. Wins the battle, gets it to McGoldrick, not before it's poked away by South Windsor. South Windsor able to shoot it in. Matzinger tried to get it, but it's poked away by South Windsor. Here he comes. And we have a penalty upcoming as Gainey dove and took out the legs of the rushing South Windsor player. So Conard will go on the penalty kill. At 3:46 left in the second, and South Windsor will be up a man advantage. South Windsor with a pad save by Chase Emery. The South Windsor controlling the puck. Heredia backhands it in. Goes behind the net. Dylan Smith trying to get it. Puck right out in front. Slapped away by Matzinger. Carter Cornish bringing it in a little bit. Porter Andrews can't get to it to get it out of the zone. It's kept in by South Windsor. Porter Andrews is pushed off the puck a little bit. Nolan Hathorn has it. Back over to Carter Cornish. Puck's deflected by his own man. Not before it's slapped out by Dylan Smith. Conard looks to get some fresh legs for his defense. Brady Naris, great forecheck. He's able to get a little bit. And Porter Andrews picks up the loose puck on a great forecheck play by Brady Naris. Spins, turns, shot, and scores a shorty goal. That's Porter Andrews on a shorthanded goal.
I was actually going to say, Rob, right before the South Windsor power play, that this is a great opportunity for Conard to have a shorthander. We just, with obviously being down a man, gives us a little more room on the ice. It's been a little crowded out there. Great job by Porter, picking that puck up and getting it in the net.
Great job by Brady Naris, who saw his defense was changing. They needed a break badly, and he just pinned his man against the boards. Timeout called, South Windsor. 2:52 left in the second. 4-0 Conard.
Yeah, I think South Windsor needs to rally right here and get themselves back in order. They're looking like they're kind of disinterested right now. Not really. They're not winning any puck battles. Conard's all over them. Even with the shorthander right now, Conard's obviously just put another goal in. So we'll see what after the little conference on the mound over here. We'll see what happens. Porter's third goal of the season, and his 7th total point.
So Conard still on a penalty kill. Gavin Mangini take the draw versus Nolan Hathorn for South Windsor. South Windsor charging in. Here comes Carter Cornish. Takes a slapper, goes wide. Puck recovered by South Windsor's Heredia. Heredia spins around. Gets it up to Cameron Lawler, who sends it in deep. It's lost a little bit by Conard, and Gavin Mangini over almost a 2-on-1 to Tomatio, backhanded drop pass to Mangini, and just out of the reach. Great play, nice pass by Mangini. Mangini now covers it, brings it around, kills off some time on the Conard penalty, and he's hit. And we're going to get a call here, kind of loose, a tripping call. We'll take it, though. Russ, do you expect a make-up call later in the game for that one, or?
Yeah, that's a little tough call on South Windsor right there. I mean, I would have liked to see Mangini drop that puck back behind the net. We had a guy back there, just kill some time. Great job by him, taking the puck deep, just killing time. Real just good awareness of where he's at, good awareness of the clock, but 4-on-4 for 17 seconds.
It's a lot of space. Conard able to get it. Rebound shot. Eisenberg sends a message with his second goal. And it's 5-0. Conard off the face-off. Shot was made. Eisenberg there to clean up the garbage and put it in. 5-0. Second of the game.
So Jack now has 11 goals, 6 assists, 17 points on the year, on this season. Great job, Jack.
Eisenberg with a face-off win, but it goes into the South Windsor zone. Dylan Smith will carry it in and backhand it and dump it in. McGoldrick has it.
2 minutes for tripping. The Conard goal was scored by number 12, Jack Eisenberg, unassisted.
Naris has the puck behind the net. Gets it up to Torn. To Schaefer. To Smith. Shot doesn't get through. Luke Schaefer walking the line, goes to the high slot, shot, rebounded, back up to Eisenberg again, looking for the Hattie. Saved at the point by there, and there.
Hattie!
Natural hat trick for Eisenberg. Schaefer, great play at the point with his feet to keep it in the zone to McGoldrick, who circled, faked out, sent it to the center, and Eisenberg was there to slap it home on his third consecutive goal by Jack Eisenberg. That's a natural hat trick for Jack Eisenberg.
What great puck movement by Conard right there on that power play. They're really lethal when they have a little bit of time and space with that. They really move the puck really well. Very good patience.
6-0 Conard now. Nathan, 1 minute left to play in the period. Great defense by Riley O'Keefe there.
With an assist from number 5, Torrin McGoldrick.
And I think we have our makeup call of the night there, Russ, as Riley O'Keefe was able to get in front of his defenseman, and he's going to get called for an interference.
Yeah, I don't like that call either, but whatever. I think at this point, Rob, South Windsor's clearly going to be frustrated at this point. Obviously, Conard's goal right now is just to stay healthy, get the pucks deep. We don't need more goals in the net to frustrate them further. Play with some sportsmanship, and let's finish this thing up clean. And no injuries.
The Conard goal penalty number 25, Riley O'Keefe. 2 minutes for
Save by Chasey. Another save by Chasey. Arm save by Chasey. Emery, 3 saves there, covers it up.
And it would be nice to get Emery his second shutout of the year.
Face-off won by South Windsor. 30 clicks left on the clock. Heredia tries to send it right in front. Conard can't get it out of the zone. Parker Bastos giving shot. Shot goes high above Chase Emery. Liam Alford trying to get it out. Dubois trying to get it out there. Here comes Parker Bastos battling, able to push it into the Conard zone. Hopefully, about 4 seconds left in the period. And we're going to have the end of the second period. So we've got a 6-0 lead by Conard. Conard will still be on the penalty kill for minute 8. So power play for South Windsor when they get back. Russ, your thoughts on the cumulative two periods so far?
As I said, leaving the first period, we were in a dangerous spot. We've clearly cleared that situation up. 5 unanswered goals in the second. A lot of really good goals, too. Good puck movement, good puck control. Just all around, Conard's doing a really good job tonight. Really controlling a game that they are the superior team, and they're showing it right now.
That's what we have for the end of 2. I'm Rob. I'm with Russ. We are Rob and Russ. We'll be back at the end of the second intermission.
Right?
Ever heard of making a pass?
I blame the coaching.
So the ref has blown the whistle to start the third period. Teams will gather on the benches. South Windsor will start on the power play with 1:08 left in the power play for South Windsor, as Riley O'Keefe will remain 1 minute and 8 seconds in the sin bin. Conard will have Nolan Reck, Andrew Nigro, Ken Matskinger, and Liam Alford trying to kill it off. And they win the face-off by Conard, and they send it deep into the South Windsor zone. South Windsor trying to bring it up. Nigro able to have it, tries to backhand it. Ken Matskinger banks it off the boards, sends it back deep again, killing more time off that penalty. Corey Bentley for South Windsor passes it up to Ethan Koloweski. Over to Mateo Heredia, picked up by Liam Alford, who will flip it up way down the end, and Cameron Lawler for South Windsor will have to go chase. Puts the brakes on, sends a soft stretch pass over to Mateo Heredia. He'll send it in, only be picked up by Alford. Alford circles it around. He'll go speeding around his own net, and he'll launch it deep into the zone. Then Conard will get a due change and some fresh legs out there with only 7 seconds left in the O'Keefe penalty. South Windsor doesn't set up, they send it in, they play a little dump and chase.
Penalties killed.
Penalties killed, and referee now calling for an icing call.
Yeah, unfortunately South Windsor not even able to get a shot on goal during that power play, but good work by Conard keeping the puck deep in their zone.
wins the faceoff. Picked up by C.J. Bankoff. He'll flip it up out of the zone. Eric Edstrom go back and forth with his defensive pair, Evan Dunn. Here comes Joshua Willoughby. Great play by C.J. Bankoff. Gets it out of the zone to Brady Naris. Naris rushing, poked away to the outside. He tries to kick it, and it's still poked out, and they'll have to regroup as Riley O'Keefe will corral it. Porter Andrews will kick it into the zone. Oliver Levesque tried to get it and bring it forward. He couldn't. Squirreled up by CJ. Over to Porter Andrews, who squibs it down into the zone. Now backhands it. He's checked off by two big guys in the Malachi crunch for South Windsor. Here comes hustle by Landon Ayotte for South Windsor. He's able to beat C.J. Bankoff and circle around and get it to Carter Cornish, who's able to walk it in. Shot, save, Chase Emery. Not before Porter Andrews is able to send it deep for an icing call on Conard. And Conard will change it up and get some fresh legs out there. Elvert and Metzinger will be the defense. Eisenberg, Bastos, and Andrew Nigro. Check that. Torin McGoldrick will be the forwards. Face-off won by Eisenberg. Matzinger gets it, but it gets taken away by South Windsor. Picked up, shot, kick, save, and a beaut by Emery. That was a hard shot by Carter Cornish. 2-on-2 now. Torin McGoldrick and Bastos. Pass too far ahead to Bastos, and it goes through the crease, though. Carter Bastos is able to knock it down. Pass forward to Torin, but flipped up out of the way by Gerardo Heredia. Matzinger, he'll beat his man. Able to lift it up over to Elvert. Elvert into the corner. Knocks his man down. He pins him up against the board. Over to Luke Schaefer. Nice, great angled play. Nice pass to Bastos. He'll take the shot, and it's a waffle save by Sampson. It's a loose puck. No one there for Conard. South Windsor all over it. Carter Cornish has it. Here comes Torin McGoldrick. Sends it back to Liam Elvert. Shots. Puts it into the corner. And South Windsor able to get it out of the zone. Backhanded pass to McGoldrick. Elvert will come off for a change. Parker Bastos backhands it into the board. He'll circle with it. Tries to cycle. Goes down to Henry Tamaccio. Back behind the net. He's pinched above the boards. Ducks out of that hit. Point to C.J. Bankoff. To Luke Schaefer. And South Windsor couldn't get it out of the zone. And Schaefer able to keep it in. Parker Bastos will go against the boards. And a shot from C.J. Bankoff at the point, and it goes top shelf, and we got a goal. C.J. Bankoff with a hard wrister into the net. 7-0 Conard.
Nice shot from the point by C.J.
Wasn't a lot of power. That was all wrist too, Russ.
Got the job done. 7-0.
South Windsor with the face-off win. Tapped up by Schaefer. Mangini will send it in deep. Conard give a dump and chase. Nathan Dubois going after it. He'll go up against Noah Butler for South Windsor. Goes to the front. Bankoff sends it in deep again. Saved by Sampson. Puck goes wide. Backhanded poke by Schaefer. Nathan Dubois tries to get it.
Goal scored by number 20, C.J. Bankoff. With an assist of number 13, Parker Bastos, and number 5, Torin McGoldrick.
That's Parker's first high school point. Congratulations, Parker Bastos.
And we have another goal as Henry Tamaccio was walking it in, and he puts it in top shelf and goes down in the net. We have 8-0 now.
South Windsor's having a little bit of a tough night here, Rob. Just looking through their record, they haven't really They seem to have done all right pretty much through the season. I mean, not a great record by far, but kept games fairly tight throughout most of the season to get some good competition.
The Conard goal scored by number 18, Henry Camacho, unassisted.
Unassisted on Tamacio's goal.
That was a little offsides there.
Shot by South Windsor. Chest save. Chase Emery right there. Puck goes out to Nolan Reck. And we're going to have a penalty called. It's like a cross check on Andrew Nigro. High stick. So Nigro will go off for 2 on a high stick call. 9:31 left in the third. Dylan Smith takes the face-off and flips it up a little bit. Parker Bastos backhands it a little bit. Tries to send it to his point man just to kill some time. Nolan Reck send it in forward. Nice poke check away by Nolan Reck. He just sends it in there, killing some time off that penalty. And he's checked hard into the boards, but gets up, throws it into the slot in the backhand. No one there for Conard, but they are shorthanded.
Please have a congratulations to the Hall Conard girls hockey team for their victory today, 2-1 in the CCC semifinals.
Offside, South Windsor.
Girls had a great job. Good luck in the finals.
1:13 left in the Conard penalty. South Windsor the face-off win. Eric Edstrom send it in deep, dump and chase by South Windsor. Good hustle by South Windsor to pick it up by Noah Butler. But Conard able to pick it up, send it out of the zone. Nathan Dubois goes chasing after it, pinches it against the boards, brings it back out of the zone, pokes it over to Liam Alvord. Alvord sends it in deep, almost hits the ref there in the head, but the ref ducks. Both players kills about 20 seconds off the clock on that penalty kill for both of them. Nice poke check away by Liam Alvord to stop the rush. And we're going to have a penalty called as Alvord and Noah Butler had a little chaos and melee up against the boards. So Liam Alvord will go off, and Conard will be short for 30 seconds. It'll be a 5-on-3 man advantage for South Windsor. Conard will go with Nathan Dubois and 2 defensemen, C.J. Bankoff and Luke Schaefer. South Windsor with a face-off win. Goes back to Carter Cornish. Shot high, wide. And that puck was hit so hard, it goes all the way down to Conard end and clicks off 10 seconds on that kill.
That's why it's important to hit your net when you have a power play or a 5-on-3.
South Windsor bringing it in. Shot deflected off a stick. Hard shot by Cameron Lawler. Someone lost a twig. C.J. Bankoff lost his twig. Now he's just playing the man in front. So 2.5 men basically for Conard. Conard couldn't get out of the zone. First penalty is killed. So we got a 5-on-4, or Bankoff has his stick back. Chase Emery swats one out of the crease, gets to the side. Shot. Save Emery. Save Emery. Sticks his hand out to the right with a pad save on the save of the night for Emery as he was leaning the other way, and someone on the far post for South Windsor tried to tap it in and just stuck his glove out and made a heck of a save.
Pretty sure we just lost a shutout there, Rob. What a great save by Emery. Great job.
South Windsor, face-off win, takes a shot, and Emery makes that one look easy with that save, but we'll face off again. 1:01 left on the penalty to Liam Alvord. Nolan Reck will take the face-off for Conard. Backhands it. Turn, fired, shot by South Windsor. Can't get it. Banked off the boards by Dylan Smith. And that'll go back behind the South Windsor net as Parker Bastos goes after it. Great forecheck there, as he's able to help forecheck it a little bit.
Icing.
Icing's going to be the call. South Windsor, they wave it off, and it gets out of the zone. South Windsor has to regroup. 30 seconds left on the Alvord penalty. Riley O'Keefe.
Fortunate bounce there.
Had a tough bounce. Shot. Another great save by Emery. He's been solid tonight. Dylan Smith giving chase behind the South Windsor net, and Parker Bastos, he's able to handle it, tries to get it over to Dylan Smith. He can't. He's met up against the boards, and Conard overskates it. And Dylan Smith able to poke away, and now we got Amelie out in front. Shot, save, Chase Emery. Another save with so much traffic in front. I don't even know how we saw that one, Russ. Conard has it. They have to regroup as Oliver Levesque sends it deep. 5:43 left to play. Oliver Levesque has a board meeting with South Windsor. Levesque has it, sends it up to Matzinger at the point. He'll send it in deep, doesn't reach the net, goes back to Matzinger again. Oliver Levesque with a shot from front. It's loose puck. Bastos tries to get it. Can't get to it. It's poked out of the zone. Conard has to touch up. South Windsor's on a change. Porter Andrews will bring it in. He backhands it in. Looks for somebody out in front. Tries to send it through South Windsor's legs. Can't do so. Here comes South Windsor on a 2-on-2. Poked away by C.J. Bankoff. And South Windsor tries to poke it hard back, and it'll be before the red line. So we'll have an icing call on South Windsor. 4:59 left to play. Neris, Porter Andrews, and Oliver Levesque will be the forwards. Luke Schaefer and Liam Alvord, who's out of the box. Conard is even strength now. Back to Alvord. He tries to shoot it in. It's picked off by South Windsor. Potential 3-on-2. Here comes Landon Ayotte for South Windsor. He'll scoot it around the Conard goal. Alvord shoves it. Poked away by Conard. Up to Porter Andrews. Andrews to Neris. Neris looking for somebody. Looks for in front to Oliver Levesque. Great pass, but just too far ahead for Levesque. Porter Andrews has it. Tries to send it deep. And now South Windsor will send another icing call. And they just wave it off at the last second, actually. And Alvord to Schaefer. Schaefer squirrels it up there. And Sampson has to make a stick save, and it goes against the boards. Not that hard of a shot. Dubois over to Schaefer, backhanded, saw a man charging, saw Nigro charging in the high slot, but couldn't get it to him. Schaefer has it, turns on it, tries to poke check it away, and Dubois battles his man. Great job to win that forecheck, and it gets to the net. But not enough for Sampson to make a save before Lawler is able to pick it up for South Windsor. And he's able to kick it through. We have a 3-on-2 for South Windsor here. Poked away by Dylan Smith. Great job. Nathan Dubois passes it up to Nigro. Nigro flips it up. Goes behind the net for South Windsor. Nigro on the chase in the corner. Eisenberg looking for it. He pokes it away. Picked up by Dubois to Eisenberg. Hard shot. Save Sampson. Eisenberg was looking for his fourth. Riley O'Keefe at the point. Pokes it away, back to his bumper, over to Nigro. Shot! Riley O'Keefe with a wrister! O'Keefe back to Dubois, Dubois back to O'Keefe, and Riley O'Keefe let it fly. That one went in hard. It moved the net, threw up the water bottle. We have a 9-0 game, Conard.
Riley O'Keefe, second of the season. 3 points on the season for Riley O'Keefe.
3:09 left to play.
Definitely a stat builder tonight here, Rob.
Bastos on the chase in the South Windsor zone. They'll bank it. McGoldrick Backhanded. Tries to get it to Nolan Reck.
System number 9, Andrew Nigro.
Still in the South Windsor zone. McGoldrick. Here comes Bastos. Bastos pulls back. Fires. Pad saved by Sampson, but it went to the side. Picked up by Landon Ayotte. Spin turn. Bastos pins his man against the board. Gets the puck loose. Good play by Bastos. South Windsor misses his man. No icing. That's waved off. Matzinger goes back to retrieve it. Gets it over to O'Keefe. O'Keefe avoids a hit. Torin McGoldrick sidesteps. Here he comes. He's razzled. Front fires. Forehand. Save. Sampson. Bastos drops it. Takes a hit. He's okay. Matzinger circles it around for Bastos. Just past Bastos for Conard. He'll send it up to his D-man. Able to keep it in. Great play by Bankoff just to save it in there. Flips it up in the air. Kills some time off as well. Good hang time on that flip pass. Matzinger at the point. And that'll go out of bounds as it's tipped off a stick from South Windsor. Minute 46 left to play in the game. We have a 9-0 game here.
That was Andrew Nigro's first high school assist. He has already had 1 goal on the season, so 2 points for the season for Andrew Nigro. Congratulations, Andrew.
Face-off won by South Windsor. Here comes Heredio. It's picked up by Liam Alford. He'll circle, sends it to his outlet. Nobody there. Shot by South Windsor. Went off somebody's back out in front. Bankoff has a board meeting with somebody. And right there in front, another marvelous glove save by Chase Emery. Great play behind the net by Noah Butler, who faked left, went to his right, found a man on the far post who shot it. And Emery, snazzy with the glove. Minute 17 left to play in the game. Mangini and Bankoff going at it with South Windsor in the corner. Puck loose. Conard can't get it. Heredia, shot, goes wide. Alvord backhands it to Levesque. Levesque pulls it forward. Here comes Mangini. Mangini sends it deep. They'll dump and chase with 1 minute left to play in the game. And here comes Cameron Lawler. He'll charge for South Windsor. Pulls back. Fires. Save. Emery. Block shot. Another save by Emery. He was all over that one like white on rice. Oliver Levesque in the corner with South Windsor trying to pull it away. Here comes South Windsor. He falls down, loses a wheel. Flipped up out of the zone by Conard. Dumped in. No icing called. Alver will go after it. Puts it forward. Emery, it's out in front. Flipped over his stick. No one saw where that one went. We've got 12 seconds left. South Windsor has to go look for it. Alvord, and he'll flip it back to Riley O'Keefe, who'll send it out to his outlet. And we've got a game. Final 9-0 win for Conard. Shutout for Chase Emery. A lot of goals scored. Eisenberg, Torin McGoldrick with some assists. Russ, what's your thought on the stat-building game?
It's a real confidence builder for Conard. Congratulations, Chase, on his second shutout. Only his third start of the season and his second shutout of the season. He really had to earn it at the end there. That wasn't a gimme. He had a bunch of great saves, so congratulations, Chase. Great job. You know, just a great job by Conard. Obviously, you know, not one of South Windsor's probably finest moments tonight as far as on the ice, and probably would have liked to have a little better showing tonight, but Conard certainly played with class, played hard the whole game, and played a clean game and did a great job. So looking forward to the game on Wednesday against Weathersfield or Newington? Weathersfield in Newington. That's what it is. Congratulations, Conard. Great, solid win.
Great game. Great game. We'll be back here live on Saturday. I'm Rob. I'm with Russ. We are Rob and Russ. Once again, Conard Wolves, 9-0 win over the South Windsor Bobcats. Thank you very much, folks. Have a good night.